All right, why did Charleston White come here?
Bro, my homie just happened to be flying on the same flight as Charleston White. Just like that.
He was like, yo, pull up to the
He
studio.
just pull up to the studio and Charleston White looked up the studio.
Hey, 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 hey. Okay. Out to the pay for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it. Okay, out to the pay for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.
What does the future look like for your podcast?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of No Label, the podcast. Here with my boy Nell behind the camera. Yo. Special shout outs to everybody that's been subscribing on YouTube as normal, liking on Instagram, following, sharing, Facebook, TikTok, all that. Go over and head over to nolabelmedia.co. Go to the website, subscribe to the newsletter. Just get in tune with everything we got going on, everything coming in the future. So today we're here with a return guest, No Label alumni,
For sure.
Studio 353. If anybody has been here, you know who the man in charge is.
Big time.
And you know we got to catch up on a lot of things. It's been about 4 years since we sat down with him last time. So Tyrie, how you doing, bro?
Man, I'm doing excellent, bro. I'm glad to be here, bro. Glad to be back with my boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I'm starting off rip with a quote from last time we sat down.
Let's hear it, bro.
So you said that off rip, somebody has to let you in to the industry. You can't kick the door down. Somebody has to sign off on you and open the door for you and let you in, regardless if you go viral, regardless of how many followers you have, regardless of how talented you are. Somebody has to stamp you and let you in. Do you still feel that same way?
Yeah, I still feel that way. I still feel that way. Somebody gotta unlock the door in some way, shape, or form, for sure. Whether it's a lender, whether it's a A&R getting you the right connect, it's something. It's something that's gonna take place. That's gonna be the vehicle to take you from one place to another. It's gonna be somebody. It's in everybody's story. Everybody successful has that person that took them from rags to riches. Like, when I met this person, I went, whew, you know. I still believe that. I do.
So 4 years ago, your perspective seemed to be more so from somebody who had gotten their feet like in the game and was established and was talented and was getting more accolades, but somebody did do that same thing for you. So now 4 years later, do you think that you're the person who kind of signs off for people or lets people in to a degree?
No, I'm
Still not there yet?
I'm not gonna back to you. No, I'm still fighting for I'm still fighting for a position in the industry. You know, so you know I'm. It's every day for me, bro. Like I'm still trying to get my artist there. I'm still trying to get myself there. You know, right now I may be local and regional, and it may seem like it's bigger than it is, but I'm still fighting for my position in the music industry, in the national industry. So I'm still looking for that mentor or that next door to open for me to take me from here to there. Honestly.
Word. So over the past 4 years, just catch us up a little bit on just what you've been up to. I believe when we first sat down, you was probably in the studio for about a year.
Yeah.
And now it's been like y'all still here. Y'all now do video production.
Yeah.
Y'all now got a couple of engineers and producers in house. So just how have things evolved in your life and your career, and then Studio 353 as well?
Well, I believe these last few years have been about maintaining. So if you ever heard that saying that most businesses fail in the first year? We've been around 5 years now, going on 6 years. So just being able to tread water this long, I want to pat myself on the back. You understand? Because a lot of people didn't even make it this far. So I believe that I just been trying to swim, bro. That I've been trying to stay here. I've been trying to stay relevant. I've been trying to stay in business, and that's what these last couple years have been about, and have taught me. Every year I have to reinvent myself. Every year I have to do something different. I have to travel to learn new mixing techniques. I have to adjust to a new perspective in order to stay relevant. So that's what I've been learning. And that's what these last couple of years have been about, just surviving. You get what I'm saying? Just surviving. This ain't Atlanta, but it's Buffalo. We don't have a super huge music industry, so it's been amazing, and it's been tough.
So have you still been producing as much as you used to?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, because we have so many clients now, bro, to where I'm always working on someone else's music. So now it's like I don't even have the time to sit down and make beats as much as I used to. I'm running the studio now. I'm booking sessions. I'm training my engineers. We're having meetings. It's tough.
Is it like a challenging thing though? Because it's like that's the thing that you fell in love with, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing that got you into the position you are now.
For sure.
And now you can't even actually do that as much as you used to, or even because at the end of the day, whatever craft you want, you can get better every day, and you want to get better every day.
Well, I feel like life is an experience. I feel like I'm learning different things about myself. So I don't know. You remember you asked me last time you interviewed me. I started off rapping.
Yeah.
But then we started
TZ.
TZ. Then we was making beats, and then we started engineering. But now I'm realizing that I'm extremely passionate about mixing. So like I'm super passionate about that. So I'm transitioning into different roles as my career progresses. And I'm happy. I'm happy to work and engineer and make beautiful music every single day. And now I'm into vocal production now. So and I have producers under me. So now I don't have to be the one actually making the beats. I'm like, hey, could you send me some drums? You get what I'm saying? Hey, could you chop this sample up for me? Hey, could you play these keys? And then I'm kind of putting everything together to make a record. So I'm producing from a different perspective now. But I'm still producing.
Is there a title for that?
Producer.
That's not. No, it's not. I was thinking executive producer, but it's not.
But so a lot of people get it confused. They think a beat maker is a producer. A beat maker is the person. A lot of times the beat maker gets called the producer. But in actuality, the beat maker is the beat maker. The producer is the engineer who makes the record what it is. The producer is the person that's in the studio that's telling the singer, sing it this way, change this ad-lib to that, take this hook section and bring it to the beginning. We want to start with the hook instead of starting with the verse. The person that's actually curating the record, that's the producer. And that's kind of like the role that I'm in now. And I loved it. I love this role, honestly. I swear I do. Making records. And I believe that I know what the record is supposed to sound like. You get what I'm saying? That's like, I feel like that's the talent that God gave me. I'm able to curate. I know what it's supposed to sound like. I know what it's supposed to look like. And the artists bring me talent. And I'll be like, okay, I got this talent here. Now watch me put this together. You get what I'm saying? So like that's what I believe I'm here to do.
You're like a director.
Yeah.
You are the director.
For sure.
Yeah.
There you go.
So when it comes to, well, you mentioned you got a couple of producers under you. You want to shout out some of those producers?
And I don't want to say under me because these guys are super entrepreneurs.
Who you collaborate with?
Yeah, these guys are super entrepreneurs. They're in here getting just as much money as I'm getting. Shout out to my baby brother. He my baby brother, but my blood cousin. Shout out to Buck the Kid. He's amazing. He's doing video production now. He's doing everything, bro.
Yeah, Buck going crazy.
Buck's been on the podcast. Buck's going crazy. Ace going crazy. Ace is the person who gets me together. So when I'm behind and I don't know what's going on and what's current, I go to Ace. I say, Ace, what we doing? what that what's your template look like? You get what I'm saying? Because Ace is always on the up and up, you know. So he's my guy. He's very helpful to me. And I got Howler. Howler's a big producer. He's here. He's from Syracuse. I don't know if you met Howler before.
Never met him, but we talk on social media.
Yeah, Howler just produced a record that is charting billboards right now. He's here. I got my brother Cal V here.
With who?
Shucks. Don't quote me on this one. I'm gonna have to get my phone out and look it up.
Okay.
But yeah, I will have to look it up. But I know it's charting because he posted it that it charted, so I seen it. My brother Cal V, 2 times platinum. He's here from Atlanta visiting with us, and he's been working with some of the artists, so he's here. So like we really got an all-star cast of producers here.
Word.
Yeah.
So, you know, we see a lot of stuff on social media, right?
Yeah.
As far as studio sessions, how many people in the sessions, what's going on?
Yeah.
How many studio sessions, in your opinion, are actually productive? Like, if you had to give a percentage on, like, this was actually a productive studio session, not your particular ones, but even just people booking here, and you just like happen to walk in and you just see them doing some bullshit. Like, how many studio sessions are actually productive?
I'm gonna say this, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? I'm gonna say this, and you're gonna think I'm lying. 100% of the studio sessions here are productive.
Bro, that's cap.
I promise you.
How?
Because we are. So first and foremost, I trained everybody that's here. Everybody that's here at some point went through a Tyrie Hames crash course. I feel terrible inside when a client bullshits in here, and they pay me and they left with nothing. Like, I feel like it's my fault, and I hate to feel like that. It almost makes me feel like I want to give them their money back, and I never want to give somebody their money back. I want that money. So like when we're in here, we're on business. Like when I promise you, like, yo, I will tell somebody to be quiet. Like, you understand what I'm saying? When it's like when they're smoking or running in and out, I'm like, yo, come on. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And I think like being that I've been doing this so long, I feel like people take me serious. You understand? And they take us serious, period. So it's like, it's not like you're at your friend's house in somebody's basement. Like, you paid $65 an hour just to be in here. So like, I haven't seen a session be unproductive, bro, in a very, very long time, bro. Very, very long. Where somebody left out of here with something with something that they weren't happy with. It's been a long time. Yeah, it's super high. If it's not 100%, it's high, bro. And I'm not bapping. Like, we bro, we do not.
I'll take your word for it, bro.
Yeah, I'm not saying that all the music that we make is good.
It's not always a good product.
Yeah, because a lot of talent that comes in is being developed. But productive is what you said. Absolutely, we productive in here every day. Absolutely, all day long productive. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how were you able to get connected, or like what's the ecosystem like when it comes to when the bigger artists come to Buffalo? Like, for instance, a G Herbo, a Davies, Rio the Young OG, Charleston White. Like, how are y'all able to basically get them to come into the studio and just cook up with y'all?
Bro, I spoke to my big brother Hap this morning, and he explained to me that it's the energy that we putting out right now. Like, it's the energy that we putting out. I don't know how to explain it. It's like they find their way here. Whether it's, G Herbo came because obviously we were going to grab a feature from him, but it's just the energy that we putting out right now. Like, it's becoming a thing, and it's going to be a thing where, like, when you come to Buffalo, you stop by 353. It's just a thing, bro.
How did it become a thing?
Well, like, I mean, being, bro, I'm first and foremost, bro, I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm always looking for, and I'm telling you secrets now. So I'm always looking for a way to make the business bigger. So every single time I see an artist that is here, I'm trying to plot and figure out how to get him here. Like, I'm trying to figure out what can I do? Like, what can I do to get him there? So we start to plotting. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And I'll tell you a quick story, right?
Hold
So,
the mic up just a little bit.
Okay, yeah. So I'll tell you a story. Like, when Rio was coming here, right? We wanted. I knew that I wanted Rio to come to the studio, but I had no plug or no reason or no lure to get him here. You understand what I'm saying? And I was gonna go to the concert because I booked. I normally book for all the Happy ENT shows. I normally do. I normally book a couple slots for local support for local artists to come. So I was gonna show up for my guys, and I was feeling defeated because I couldn't figure out how I was gonna get them to come here because I wanted them here. You get what I'm saying? And my phone rung, and it was an artist from Boston, and he was like, "Yo, we're getting a feature from Rio tonight, and we want to bring him to your studio." And I'm like, "How the fuck?" Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck did I manifest that? Like, you understand what I'm saying? So then, once I knew that was confirmed, so then I started trying to work even more magic. I'm like, well, now I'll call my artist K Pistol. Like, what can we do? And I'm like, yo, we got Rio coming here. Shit, we gonna get a feature. He like, bet. So now we lining up paper. Like, this is me and my team. We just making magic happen. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so now we putting together paper. K Pistol come with the paper. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not, and I'm just keep it real with you, it's not the amount that Rio wants. And it's not the amount that the other guys just paid. So I go and kick it with Rio, though. He in the studio. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. This is my studio. Man, I need you to do a feature for my artist. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, this is what I got. And he said, come on, let's get it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And we just made it happen. And now it just seems like, I don't know. It just seems like, let's call it, I still believe in God. God has just been blessing me and blessing the studio to elevate. And that's just what it is right now, bro. I hope I answered that the right way.
No, you gave us enough information.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like people could learn from it at least.
Yeah.
At least the storyline and how it came about, like manifesting things.
Every story is different.
Creating that energy and that frequency.
Yeah, bro. Every story is different on how or why one of the celebrities came here. Every story is different.
All right, why did Charleston White come here?
Bro, my homie just happened to be flying on the same flight as Charleston White. Just like that.
He was like, yo, pull up to the studio.
Just pull up to the studio, and Charleston White looked up the studio and slid. Just like that. Random. But it's like, bro, we're blessed. I can't even, I'm blessed and connected. You understand what I'm saying? Like, obviously, like, I gotta shout out big bro, Happy ENT, because without them, a lot of these people wouldn't even be here in Buffalo.
Fact.
You understand what I'm saying?
You gotta tap in with him for sure.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So, but other than that, we just juggling and finessing every single time, just trying to make it happen, you know?
So you see tons of artists come through here, right?
Yeah.
You had a lot of shows, throwing shows. You pretty much have seen majority of the hip-hop talent pool in Buffalo. Where would you say we are as far as Buffalo really making a name for themselves to where it's just not Griselda City? It's like, no, Buffalo is a place that holds a lot of hip-hop talent, a lot of artists, like viewing us like a Detroit or an Atlanta, etc.
So where are we? So are you saying like how
what
far?
point are we at right now to getting to that breaking point?
I feel like we right at it. Like, I feel like our local music industry is at an all-time high right now. Like the town is buzzing with events, new artists doing music every day. Like, it's flourishing, and we're gonna end up cultivating a sound sooner or later. Like, we're gonna end up creating a sound sooner or later if we don't already have it. Because we're in it, so we might not know that we have it. You get what I'm saying? Like, we won't know that we have a sound until other people start doing it. You get what I'm saying?
I don't think we have a sound yet.
Yeah.
I think we got so many different sounds.
Yeah.
But just piggybacking off of that kind of,
Yeah.
if you had to like say a few artists that aren't associated with you, so we know like YISTOL, formerly known as K Pistol, but any other artists you think got the potential to really make some noise globally?
Yeah. My brother Dre Cash, 4K Turk, No Excuses, my brother 80. It's a lot of guys out here that I believe in. I believe in Jonesy. They all got unique sounds. It's from the rap side. From the rap side. Now I could talk
R&B
about
too, yeah.
There's a young man named Jamire. He coming. Pause. Yeah, he's incredible. Mac Benton.
Okay.
The legend John Nell is still with it every day. We talk on the phone every day. But go back to your question again, bro. I'm sorry.
I was saying, who are some of the artists you think are at that breaking point, or artists that can put us over that hump?
But yeah, like just like the artists I just named, yes. Like No Excuses, 80, 4K Turk, Gliz the Menace. These are artists not associated with me, correct? Right. And I know I'm probably leaving out somebody, but we got some people that's really my little homie A-Rod. I don't know if you ever heard of A-Rod. Hustle Music, Trap to Trap. He crazy, bro. We got some heat in the town.
Nah, but we've been asking pretty much everybody that question to a degree.
Yeah.
And like the same few names are coming up. So it's not a consensus, but it's like, all right, these are probably artists that
You're the one.
as a town and as a community,
we
should put effort in pushing them forward or giving them platforms to where other people can see them.
Them the ones.
Yeah. So me and Nelson talk a lot about, especially like the past few months, building an ecosystem in Buffalo for when artists pull up.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the media, to the studios, to the producers, whatever it is, do you think that's something that we have yet, or is it something that we're still building?
You mean you guys?
No, just an ecosystem of Buffalo in general. So, say, for instance, you go to New York City, right? You're going to go to Hot 97. You know within that building, you're going to go visit Angie. You're going to go to the Breakfast Club. Then you're going to go across the street, and you're going to go to one of them bodega stores, do a little social media video.
So we're establishing that now. We're establishing that now. Happy ENT and 353. Like, that's our dream. We're establishing that now to where, like, when an artist comes into town, they can go on tour here right quick. You know, to the station, to the studio, to the restaurant. Like, we're putting that together right now. You're seeing that happen right now. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this being a routine type of thing when you see a big name come to Buffalo. This is gonna be a routine. This is gonna continue to happen. So we're not there yet, but it's happening. It's happening. And in a podcast, or you know what I'm saying, like, what podcast do they go sit on when they come into town? They should be like
where
when
they should go.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So like, hopefully we can create that bridge, to where we all end up winning. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
That's a fact. We got a top 5 segment on the show, right? So today's top 5 segment is, what are 5? We asked a couple other people this as well. So you're somebody who's experienced, so I want to get your perspective on it.
Okay.
What are 5 things an artist needs in order to be taken serious
5
by
things
the industry?
Somebody taken serious. Well, first and foremost, a following. You need a following. You need a fan base. You need that. Nobody's gonna take you serious without the fan base. You need a budget. Nobody's gonna take you serious without a budget. You need to have an image. You need to have an image. You have to look like something. You have to be able to get somebody's interest. You have to look like something. A story. Maybe that should have been number 1. Like, what's your story? Like, what are people gonna? What in your story or in your background are people gonna cling to and say, "David, that's me, and I see myself in him or her." they grew up like me, or they went through what I went through, or they look like I look like, you know what I'm saying, or they from where I'm from, so I relate to that. So a story is super important, and a good manager, for real, a good person to help you be accountable, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So those are my 5. And there's so more, but that's 5.
So it was a story, image, a budget,
A budget,
a following,
and
what was the 5th?
a good manager.
Good manager.
Yeah.
So third eye segment is we talk about some spirituality,
Yeah.
unconventional opinions, conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Mr. Side Effects over here leads that segment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned earlier in the podcast that most businesses fail in that first year.
Yeah.
Sometimes we've been here 5. This is what, 5, right?
Yeah, it's going on 6. That's
5,
good.
6. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. God did.
God did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was just gonna ask, how much do you attribute your success to luck, and or is it your just your faith?
Definitely my faith, you know, definitely God. And just, bro, just working hard, bro. Like, you know, just being able to just staying humble and just being a dog. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I do whatever it takes, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Whatever I got to do to create a relationship, whatever I got to do to keep a client. Sometimes I got to take an L just to keep a client. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so it's just being a dog. I'm here because I'm just willing to get in the mud, get my hands dirty every single day. And you know, my priority has been making sure that people that work with me eat and making sure that they sustain, so they love me. So the culture here in the studio is a wonderful one. It's beautiful. Like, you understand what I'm saying? We all work in harmony and we all winning. So that's, you know, that's what I would say is why I've been able to make it for these 5 years. I'm making another 5.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And lastly, what's your relationship with divine timing? You spoke on some of how some things just align. What's your relationship with it?
Yo, I'm gonna put y'all on to something. This is a secret. I've read this. I've been reading. I'm still reading this book. I've read it and I'm reading it again and again. Right. It's called The Power of the Subconscious Mind.
We talked about that.
And yo, it's really deep because I can really manifest whatever I want to happen, and I believe that. Like, I could really, like, if I really want it to happen, bro, and I believe that it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. You know, you know, just imagine sitting there feeling defeated because you can't, because I can't figure out how to make something happen, and then I get a phone call and it's like, oh yeah, this happening anyway. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, imagine that. Like, but it's just because I'm willing this shit into existence. I don't know how. I don't know, but I'm tapped into that frequency right now. I don't know how to explain it. I don't. But yeah. I hope that makes some sense to somebody.
No, yeah.
Yeah. And if
you
y'all,
know, you know. Yep.
yo, if y'all like me, if y'all fuck with me, go read that book. Like, go read that book, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Like, it's deep, and it's gonna really have you thinking on a different level. You understand what I'm saying? And you're gonna be able to manifest some of the things that you want to see happen in your life and in others' lives. You're gonna be able to manifest that. So, yeah.
You a reader?
Crazy.
I didn't even know that. Learn something new every day.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
What other books you been tapped into that you think it helps some people?
Man, just to give, I mean, y'all know the 48. You got to go to the 48 Laws of Power. That's really going to teach you how to be. It's going to really turn you into a super villain. You understand what I'm saying? Have you read that book? It's going to turn you into a super villain. It's going to really make. It's going to really.
I've strategically avoided it. I've read like 100 books. Never.
No,
that one.
you need to read that book because if as long as you're a good person, then you won't use these talents and these powers for the wrong reasons. You understand what I'm saying? Because sometimes you have to manipulate someone to get them to do what's good for them.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, so it'll just teach you how to be. It'll just teach you how to maneuver. You understand what I'm saying? Atomic Habits. You won't want to get into atomic habits.
It's a fact.
Yeah, like that's going to have you being consistent and you know, accountable, keeping yourself accountable, especially because a lot of times you don't have a partner or somebody to keep you accountable. You got to keep yourself accountable.
And it taps into the psychology of why
Yes.
you haven't been able to hold yourself accountable,
Yes.
and
Yes.
how you should hold yourself
Yes.
accountable, depending upon
Yes.
your personality type and your trauma or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I read that. Yeah.
And one more I'll do. Read The Richest Man in Babylon. You read that one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to read The Richest Man in Babylon. I mean, because if you're an independent artist, the most important thing you're gonna need is money. Everything costs money. Everything. The shows cost money. You know, and artists in Buffalo right now, they complain about you know, showcase prices.
Mm-hmm.
But when you put on your own show, you still gonna pay. You're gonna have to pay to create a set. You're gonna have to pay. It's not free. You have to pay for a venue. Nothing is free. So, man, Richest Man in Babylon will really get you thinking and help you create those that financial base. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I would recommend. Just, you know, but I got a library at the crib, bro. You gotta come through. Yeah, you gotta come through. I got a library, bro.
Those 3 good books.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
So shit, what can people look forward to for 2026 coming from you personally and coming from the guys 353?
We're gonna open up a second studio late summer. Maybe as soon as possible, but late summer, early fall. We're gonna open up a second studio for you guys. And it's gonna be bigger, better, and an awesome experience. Be on the lookout for K Pistol. We're gonna do YISTOL and 2. That's gonna be crazy, and we got a bunch of surprises.
So YISTOL is the official new name.
Yeah, YISTOL is the official name. It's going on. Yeah, it's going on. So that's coming, and look out for my the R&B sensation Jamire. He on the way, and this is different. And I'm gonna say some shit. They might get mad at it, but Western New York hasn't seen anything like this. So, and I merged that.
Word.
So, yeah.
Where can everybody find you?
Tyrie Hames everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Tyrie Hames, TYRIE HAMES. Go find me. Studio 353. That's the business. Studio353.com. Book with us. Let's do it.
It's a fact. And if y'all want to tap into, we didn't really get into his origin story on this one because he is a returning guest. So if y'all want to tap into that, go ahead, go over and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can find that joint from about 4-5 years ago.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you guys. It's always a pleasure.
Yes, sir. No Label the Pod. We out.
Let's do it.